feel like I've been talking about our Miami trip for literally the past month, and it's finally here. My husband and I are traveling to Miami tomorrow, and I have not packed anything. 0 items, which is unusual and unlike me. Typically, I'm somebody who likes to have everything ready to go, but for some reason with this trip, I'm really trying to approach it with a very relaxed and zen mind space, which is not something I'm really good at. One thing about me and my packing, I always go overboard. Always, with clothes, skincare, hair care, makeup. I always pack way too much, and I'm tired of it because I think you and I both know you get to your vacation spot and that stuff becomes so much more irrelevant than you thought it would, and you end up using the same thing makeup or skincare wise the entire trip. So that is going to be today's video. We are going to do a full packing of my skincare and hopefully makeup if I can make it in time, because the last skincare video I did that was packing was for cold weather. So if you're interested in that, I can leave that up above. And I am trying to 100% pack as many minis as I possibly can. If you are new here, hi, my name is Rudi. Welcome to my channel. I love minis, mini skincare, mini makeup, because I feel like it allows you to try more things while having like a fun collection. So I have a lot of minis of skincare and makeup, and we need to use them. If you like minis, skincare, hair care, beauty, vlogging, talking about mental health, possibly wedding content coming up, I would love to have you subscribe, and let's start packing. So this is my go-to bag for traveling. I actually got this in my wedding registry, and the purpose of our trip is that we are going on our 1-year wedding anniversary. So if you are interested in a pandemic wedding story time, I will leave that linked up above. This is my corral of skincare here in the corner, and I'm gonna pull some things from this, but a lot of stuff I really want to try and take advantage of my minis. Let's start with evening skincare and then work our way back to morning because evening is more complicated. First up, we're definitely packing an oil cleanser or a cleansing balm. This is a mini from Glow Recipe. I actually got this in a set that I believe is still at Sephora that I can link. I love this cleansing balm. It is the perfect size for travel, and I will be using this and only this every night. I don't need to pack more than one. It's so little, and I think I could probably make it through the whole thing in 1 week. So thank you, Glow Recipe. So for cleansers, I actually am going to pack an entire bottle of the Daily Facial from Cetaphil. I don't want to do that, but me and my husband both use this product as our evening facial cleanser. So it doesn't make sense for me to pack a mini of this knowing we'll probably fly through it. This is gonna take a big chunk of this bag, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're filling the rest of it with minis. I'm also going to pack a tiny mini of the Gentle because this is what I use in the morning. I don't like to use the Daily in both morning and evening. I feel like it's just a little bit too soapy for that. So Gentle for me in the morning, Daily in the evening for both of us. This is the current serum in my rotation. I just talked about this in my 18-month untretinoin video and also in my favorites video. And it is the only serum that I'm going to pack. It is kind of big. It's 1 fluid ounce. We are checking a bag, so I can pack more than that. But this is just a really hydrating and soothing and calming serum that I can also use with my tretinoin, which I will need to be using while we're there. I'm not going to bring any other serums because I know I'm just going to want to get through my skincare routine quickly. This is also kind of big, but that's okay. I don't have a lot of minis when it comes to serums. For moisturizer, I am packing 2. I am packing the CeraVe PM. This one's almost out, so we might as well finish it off. My husband and I both use this. Sometimes I use this in the morning as well, so this is like a twofer when it comes to packing. And the other one is a mini of the Bloom Cream from Beekman. I love this moisturizer. I think it's great for oily skin. It's probably not quite enough for dry skin. We're gonna be probably a little bit sunburnt, and this is just a beautiful moisturizer. I already have a mini of it, so definitely packing that. The only treatment that I'm going to bring is my tretinoin. I'm still going to use this every 3 nights. That's a question I get a lot of the time. Should I still use my tretinoin when I'm in the sun? I say yes because your skin has already built up, you know, that tolerance to tretinoin, and regardless of if you take off like 1 or 2 days, your skin is still going to be sensitive to the sun. So you might as well just really take care of it, wear a hat, wear your sunscreen, and continue while you're on your trip so your skin doesn't have a break in treatment. And the only other thing that I'm going to pack for evening is a mini of the CeraVe healing ointment. I talked about this in the CeraVe versus La Roche-Posay video that I made. I like to use this on top of my moisturizer when I'm feeling very dry, and I buy them in the minis because the giant tub size is huge and I have nowhere to put it. So I'm going to bring this just in case I get a little bit dry or if I'm feeling dry after my tretinoin night, and I love that it's a mini. All right, we're transitioning into morning skincare. I have a mini set of a bunch of things from Belief, and I used to love the Aqua Bomb. It does have fragrance in it, which is not my favorite, but I have used this on my skin in the past without issue. And it's a mini, so instead of bringing a full-size gel cream like the Aveeno Oat one, which I'm currently using, this is huge. It takes up a lot of space in my bag. So I'm just gonna bring this for morning hydration and hope that it goes well. Another mini that I want to bring that's not necessary, but I want to kind of pamper myself while we're there. This is the Dewy Eyed Illuminating Eye Serum from Beekman. This is a super thin eye serum. I don't know if you can see the liquid in there, but it's like basically water, and because of that, it works really well with my Dew eye masks. I actually got these for myself for Christmas, which I talked about in an old Christmas video if you want to watch, if you're feeling in the Christmas mood for some reason. These are just silicone eye patches. They're reusable. It took a little bit of time for me to get used to them and to like them, but now I use them to help with my allergies. So I am going to bring these to kind of do a little pampering session with that eye cream. For SPF, lastly, I'm going to bring these two options. So you guys know that I love my Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This is my everyday sunscreen, and I will continue to wear it every day while we're there. But in my opinion, it is not the best for reapplying at the beach. I have reapplied this at the beach before and it works, but it's just a little thick. So in that case, I would like to bring, this is new to me, this is the Milk Primer from Beekman 1802. This sunscreen is so lightweight, so thin. I think I have a video of me rubbing it in on my hand I can apply, or I can put in here. It is a liquid, but it's also a makeup primer. It's just super hydrating and thin. It leaves a slight white cast on my skin tone, but once you rub in for like a couple minutes, it's completely gone, and I just think this will be great for reapplying. I don't love that it's in a glass bottle because I don't want to take a glass bottle to the beach, but I like it. I think it's thin, it's hydrating, and I'm excited to use it. I keep adding things. Ugh, I really need to stop. This is the D-Bronzy from Drunk Elephant. I have an entire review on this. I like to mix this with my sunscreen to make sure that I'm not having too much of a white cast. I know that not everyone likes to do that. I do, especially since I'm going to be tan and I have been self-tanning. I'm going to bring this to make sure that I don't look like a ghost when I'm putting on my sunscreen. Also going to bring a spray of my Tower 28 hypochlorous acid spray just in case I am feeling irritated or end up getting sunburnt. And I think that's all for skincare. I'm pretty proud of this. I don't love how big it's gotten, but at the same time, everything in here has a purpose. So there we go. Okay, moving on to hair. I really do not want to spend a lot of time on my hair while I'm there because I just want to enjoy my time. So I'm bringing two things that I know will work for me, which is the Kristen S Gentle Shampoo and the Kristen S Deep Treatment Mask. Hopefully I'll only have to wash my hair once or twice while we're there, and I know that that will keep me from having longer wash time. If you want more information on all of my hair products, I actually have an entire hair video going over everything I use and how, which obviously I won't be doing in Miami, but this is just the perfect mixture for my straight fine hair. I have a mini heat protectant from Drybar, the Hot Toddy. I'm just going to use this up because it is important that you have a heat protectant in your hair even if you're just going outside in the sun. And again, it's a mini I need to use up. And another mini of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This is an amazing dry shampoo. I got this in a set for Christmas from my best friend. I am really excited to use this because I've been saving it for a day to travel, and obviously we haven't had any. So this should be just enough for me for the week. But just in case it's not, I am going to pack this tiny little Preta powder from Bumble and Bumble just in case that is not enough and I end up flying through it because of #beachhair. And then the only other thing I'm going to bring for my hair is this drying towel. This is actually from Lily Silk, and we're going to talk about this in my favorites video. This is, the inside is towel, outside is silk. It is so luxurious. It feels amazing. It's just like my other hair turbans where you can just wrap it and tie it around the back of your hair. It just keeps your hair from breaking, and if I'm going to wash my hair while I'm there, I want to make sure I have a hair turban so I'm not pulling my hair out with hotel towels. Because we're checking a luggage bag, I would be devastated if I lost my Dyson hairdryer and my Dyson air wrap, so I'm just bringing a regular old curling iron to do all of my hairstyles because there is no way I would survive if I lost my Dyson. So that's what I'm bringing for styling. That's the only thing I'm bringing for styling, and that is literally everything that I'm bringing for hair, and then I will use the dryer that's in the hotel. And of course, you know, I'm gonna bring my wet brush. That's a given. This is my favorite brush. It's a boar bristle brush. I talked about this in my hair video. It's just the best for oily roots and dry ends. That's the only brush I'm gonna bring. And of course, claw clips and silk scrunchies, because that's the only way I keep my hair up and out of my freaking face. In terms of body stuff, I'm honestly way less picky because a lot of the times hotel soap is just fine. But just in case, I'm going to bring this Olay Ultra Moisture Shea Butter body wash. It's fine. It's nothing special, but just in case. I always bring this as my to-go loofah. It is just a silicone scrubby. It never gets dirty. It never gets moldy. It never gets nasty because it is made of silicone. And then, of course, I have to bring a razor. I mean, come on, we're going to be in Miami. What do you think? Can't be walking around hairy. This is from Billy Razors. I have a subscription service to them. They're okay. They're not as sharp as I'd like to be, but they send a lot of actual razors, so you can switch them out quite often. That wasn't so bad. I'm certain I forgot something. It's fine. Let's move on to makeup. This should be fairly quick because I have a lot of minis in my favorite products. Okay, here we are. Makeup. Honestly, this is not going to be that bad because I have so many minis. So let's begin. Okay, we are doing like 2 nicer dinners. By the way, this is the bag that I keep them in. It's like this silicone bag that came with an Ilia set. Oh, it's so freaking nice. It's perfect for travel because if you spill something, you can just clean it right out. So I'm thinking mostly light coverage, 1 or 2 nights, we're gonna look kind of nice. Let's start with our coverage products. I definitely want to bring this Say Slip Tint. It is new to me. I really like it. I think it would be great for lighter coverage days, and it has SPF 35. Look at this tiny mini. This is the Tarte Hydro Sealer. It is in my shade. It is my favorite concealer. We're going to bring her for sure, but we're also going to bring the Nude Fix Cream Concealer. This is new to me. It's super tiny. I just love this. I've really, really enjoyed it, and I think it will be good for those nights where we do want to go out to eat. This is one scenario where I actually am bringing a large size over a mini. This is a mini of the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose, which I love and I love to use, but right now I am fully obsessed with this Kosas powder, which is not little. It's actually quite large, and it is going to take up a lot of space in my bag. This is the Cloud Set, and mine is in the shade Feathery. It's just the most perfect like setting in all over face powder that I've ever tried, and so I want to bring it because I want to feel pretty, and I know it's going to take up space, so I need to make sure that I am utilizing my other minis, which I will. Next being, oh, she's a mess. She's a real mess. This cream bronzer from Tarte. This is the Breezy cream bronzer in the shade Seashells. Good Lord. This also came in a mini set that I got at Sephora. I love it. I just put my fingernail in it. Oh my god. I need to clearly glue this thing back together. This is a beautiful cream bronzer. I will probably buy the full size once I go through this mini because it's so easy to apply. It's matte, not flat, no sheen, doesn't emphasize pores, and it's mini. I'm bringing 2 blushes for this trip. We are bringing, of course, Tower 28's Power Hour. This is my perfect in between a blush and a bronzer shade. I love it so much, but this will be beautiful on a tan. I'm also bringing the Say Beauty blush in Rosy. It is a liquid blush, but it's super easy to apply, and it's just got a lighter pink tint than the Tower 28, and they're different consistencies, so we will see which one's better in the heat of Miami. For my highlight, I've got 2 minis. I have the Tarte Glow Wand in the shade Alight. This is basically a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and it is almost out, so that's good. I need to use this up. And the other mini is Hey Honey from Nude Sticks. This is a little bit of a darker shade, and I think it will look beautiful on tan skin. You can't even really see it, but oh yeah, these are good. These are good beach time minis. I am bringing only 2 eyeshadows. They're both a cream to liquid. So this is the Rare Beauty liquid eyeshadow in the shade Nearly Neutral. I just did a try on with this. If you want to see that, I can link that up above. This is the most perfect everyday color, and it is matte. And the other one that I'm bringing is actually a gift from my husband. This is the Tom Ford Cream and Powder eyeshadow. The bottom is a cream. It is this beautiful peachy tone. It is absolutely stunning. And then the top is a shimmer. It's just so pretty, and since we are going for our anniversary, I want to wear what he got me. For mascara, I have 2 minis that I would like to get through. I have the Milk Vegan Kush mascara. It's okay. I don't love it, but it will help kind of with volume, whereas the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara helps with lengthening. So they're a good pairing, and I have a bit left of both of them, so I'm going to bring these both. For my brows, I'm going to bring the Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Brunette because I might need a little bit of color on them depending on how my tan wears. And then also the NYX the Brow Glue. This is literally a clear, gooey brow gel. Oh god, what I missed. But these are also going to be possibly used together depending on how I feel, and they're both really small, so they will fit perfectly in my bag. So for lips, I'm bringing 3 things. One is this Gucci lipstick that my husband got me for my birthday last year, or maybe 2 years ago, last year. And again, I just want to wear the things that he buys me, especially on our anniversary night. So this is a beautiful color. This is in the shade Blaze of Noon. Again, I have a full lip declutter video where I obviously keep this, so if you want to see a swatch of it, it is listed there. I want a bright option for possibly going to the beach. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Slick, and this is in the shade Wild Peach. I love this. It's sheer, it's bright, it's Miami vibes. And then lastly, this is newer to me, actually was sent from Tower 28. This is their gloss in the shade Cashew. Their glosses are more like a lip, I don't know, oil. And this is my perfect nude. So for a glossy lip, this is perfect. For a matte lip, I have the Gucci, and for a brighter lip, I have the e.l.f. And the very last thing I'm going to bring is a fake freckle maker from Freck. This is the OG Freck. Super easy, literally tiny, won't take up any space in my bag, and I think it adds to that sun-kissed look. I won't bore you with the details of my brushes and all of that, and I'm certain that there are things that I've forgotten here, but this is a good smattering of minis. Like I said, we leave tomorrow, so I think I'll be posting this whenever we get back. Let me know if you have any questions on anything in the comments down below that I mentioned, or what you like to pack for your warm weather vacations. I obviously am packing a shit ton of body sunscreen. I just purchased like 4 giant Neutrogena ones, so making sure I don't get sunburnt. I will talk to you guys in the next video really soon. We're doing a giveaway. I cannot wait. So stick around. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.